Welcome to our channel Bravo News. Shocking discovery. The truth about Alli's medical profession finally revealed. The rumors began. The McBee Ranch was buzzing long before the cameras even rolled. Between family dinners, boardroom meetings, and tear-filled confrontations, the dynasty had become America's latest obsession. Fans knew Stephen McBee's wealth, Christie's grace, Cole's quiet heartbreak, and Calla's fiery remarks. Yet Alli, the quiet presence with her reserved smile and calm energy, remains something of a mystery. Her storyline had always floated on the sidelines. Viewers only knew that she worked in the medical field. Some believed she was a nurse, others swore she was studying to be a doctor. A few armchair detectives on Reddit even insisted she was a cosmetic injector secretly running a side business. But none of these theories felt complete. The intrigue around Alli had grown so loud that producers leaned into it, cutting together teaser clips with ominous music. A single line in the trailer sent fans spiraling. "I've been keeping a part of my life private. It's time the truth came out." When Alli said it, her tone was calm, almost serene. But in the McBee world, secrets always exploded like wildfire. A dinner with tension. The McBee family gathered for their signature Sunday dinner, roast beef, cornbread, and Christie's peach cobbler. But the mood was tense. "People keep asking me about Alli's job," Stephen muttered, carving meat with too much force. "They think we're hiding something." Calla smirked from across the table. "Well, you are hiding something. Nobody works in the medical field without being clear about what they do. You can't just say, 'Oh, I wear scrubs.'" Alli put down her fork slowly. "I don't owe the internet my resume." The table went silent. Cole shot her a sympathetic look. Christie tried to change the subject, but the tension lingered, like smoke. Unbeknownst to them, Bravo cameras captured every pause, every glance. This would become the dinner scene fans replayed frame by frame, searching for hidden clues. Fans dig deeper. Meanwhile, social media was ablaze. One Twitter user posted, "I work in the same hospital system as Alli. She's not who she says she is." Another fan on TikTok uploaded a video titled, "Proof that Alli's lying about her profession." It racked up 2.3 million views in 2 days. They claimed to have found public records showing her license in a field nobody had expected. The comments flooded in. "So she's not a nurse? This changes everything. Bravo better not edit this out. We deserve the truth." For Alli, the walls of privacy she had carefully built were crumbling faster than she could repair them. The confrontation. It all came to a head during filming of the annual McBee Ranch charity gala. Everyone was dressed to the nines, cameras sweeping across champagne flutes and glittering gowns. Alli wore emerald silk, her hair pinned in soft curls. Calla, already buzzing from 3 glasses of wine, couldn't resist. "So, Alli," she said loud enough for half the room to hear, "why don't you tell everyone what your real job is?" The crowd gasped. Stephen nearly dropped his glass. Cole froze mid-step. Alli's lips curved into the faintest smile. "If you want to know the truth, I'll tell you. But once it's out, you can't put it back in the box." The Bravo producers couldn't believe their luck. The revelation. The episode aired weeks later with dramatic editing, slow zooms, thunderous background music, reaction shots of stunned faces. Alli's voice cut through the chaos. "I'm not a nurse. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a cosmetic injector. I'm a medical examiner." The room froze. She continued, steady and calm. "I work for the county coroner's office. My job is to determine causes of death. I perform autopsies. I deal with families on the worst days of their lives. It's not glamorous, but it's real. And it's who I am." The silence that followed was deafening. Viewers across the country sat up in their living rooms, jaws dropped. Family fallout. The revelation rippled through the McBee family like a storm. Stephen was furious. "Why didn't you tell us? Do you know what this does to our brand? People expect cattle, not cadavers." Christie took the opposite view. "I'm proud of you, Alli. It takes strength to face death every day. You've been carrying this burden alone, and you didn't have to." Calla, ever the provocateur, whispered to Cole, "I knew it was something creepy. I called it." But Cole, he simply said, "Thank you for trusting us with the truth." His quiet loyalty to Alli did not go unnoticed. Fans immediately began shipping them online, convinced romance was brewing. The public reaction. The next morning, headlines exploded. McBee dynasty bombshell, Alli revealed as county medical examiner. From ranch to morgue, Alli McBee's shocking double life. Fans stunned by Alli's true career. Here's why it matters. Talk shows debated it endlessly. Some praised her for showing the human side of an often misunderstood profession. Others accused her of using secrecy to manufacture drama. But one thing was certain, Alli had become the breakout star. The personal cost. Despite the public fascination, Alli struggled privately. At the hospital morgue, reporters camped outside. Families questioned her ability to stay biased with reality TV cameras hovering around her life. One grieving mother even told her, "I don't want a celebrity handling my child's case." It cut deep. Alli had chosen this work because she believed the dead deserved a voice, yet fame threatened to silence hers. A heartfelt confession. On the season finale, Alli sat for her one-on-one interview with Bravo producers. Her tears welled in her eyes. "I didn't hide my profession because I was ashamed. I hid it because people don't understand it. They think it's dark or morbid. But I see it as service. Every body I examine tells a story. I give families answers. That matters more than gossip, more than rumors, more than reality TV." The camera lingered on her face, raw and unguarded. For once, the drama wasn't about who insulted who at dinner. It was about purpose, mortality, and meaning. A new Alli. By the reunion episode, the narrative had shifted. Alli wasn't the quiet background figure anymore. She was a central force in the family saga. Andy Cohen leaned forward, eyes glinting. "Alli, you've shocked America, but you've also earned their respect. How do you feel now that the secret's out?" Alli smiled, calm as ever. "I feel free." The audience erupted in applause, and for the first time, Alli embraced her place, not just in the McBee dynasty, but in the hearts of millions who finally saw her for who she truly was. After the reunion. The cameras were supposed to be off. The lights dimmed, the set was clearing, and Andy Cohen had already retreated backstage. Yet the McBee family lingered, tension clinging to the air like static. Alli sat in her corner of the reunion couch, still clutching a half-empty glass of water. Her relief at finally telling the truth should have been liberating, but instead she felt heavier. Christy walked over, her voice low but firm. "Honey, you handled yourself beautifully. Don't let anyone make you second-guess that." Alli exhaled slowly. "I just keep thinking, what if this ruins my career? What if families don't trust me anymore?" Stephen, overhearing, interjected sharply. "Or what if it ruins ours? This show isn't just about your career, Alli. It's about the ranch, the dynasty. Every headline that says McBee medical examiner pulls focus from what we're building here." Calla smirked, swirling her champagne. "Oh, please, Stephen. You should be thanking her. She just made the show 10 times more watchable. Let's be real. Nobody tunes in to see you balance spreadsheets." "Calla," Christy snapped, "enough." But Alli raised her chin. Her voice, calm yet cutting, surprised everyone. "Maybe people don't tune in to see the ranch. Maybe they tune in to see us. The real us. Even the parts we'd rather hide." Her words hung in the air. Undeniable. For the first time, the quiet woman in emerald silk had silenced the entire dynasty. The backlash. The morning after the reunion, Alli woke up to chaos. Her phone buzzed with endless notifications. McBee star Alli slammed for using death to gain fame. Is Alli exploiting her job for ratings? Petition launched to remove Alli from the county coroner's office. The headlines were brutal. Paparazzi camped outside her apartment, flashing cameras as she tried to get in her car. Even at work, she couldn't escape it. Families grieving in the waiting room would whisper, "That's her, the girl from TV." One man, red-eyed from tears, confronted her directly. "My brother is lying on one of your tables, and all I can think is this going to end up as a storyline for Bravo?" The words stung more than she expected. For the first time, Alli doubted whether she could keep both worlds alive, her private calling and her very public family role. An unlikely ally. It was Cole, who showed up at her door that night, holding takeout bags and looking exhausted. "I figured you hadn't eaten." She let him in, the smell of lo mein filling her tiny kitchen. They sat in silence for a while before he finally spoke. "You know, when Dad died, I couldn't even step into the funeral home without falling apart. But you face death every single day. That's not weakness, Alli. That's strength." Her eyes watered. "Cole, people don't see it that way. They just think I'm creepy, morbid, like some ghoul." He shook his head firmly. "No, you give people answers, closure. That's not creepy, that's mercy." For a moment, the walls around her cracked, and she allowed herself